So, Utah prosecutors revealing a potential motive laid out in text messages from the suspected Charlie Kirk assassin to his roommate before a chilling confession.
Roommate, you weren't the one who did it, right? Robinson, I'm sorry. Roommate, why? Robinson, why did I do it? Roommate, yeah. Robinson, I had enough of his hatred. Some hate can't be negotiated out.
So former FBI supervisor agent Jack Jupin joins us now. Jack, thanks so much for joining the program. Absolutely. So now we have potentially two confessions. We got what he confessed to his parents. Yes. They're going to be called in as witnesses. And then what he confessed to his lover/roommate.
Yes.
Does this close the case in the sense of the mountain of evidence against him?
Yeah, and that's not even including so far the DNA,
right,
which was also located, the surveillance footage also located, and also what he posted online, which is another confession in my mind as well. So as one of your prior guests said, a DOJ attorney, the evidence here is devastating. It's overwhelming, actually. What I would look to see is potentially his defense attorneys trying to work out a plea deal to avoid the death penalty. But with that said, the government doesn't have to accept it. So we're going to see a little negotiating and playing going back and forth over these court dates.
As it relates to the negotiation, I look at the tech exchange with his roommate/lover and the destruction of evidence that they said, and they got a photo of it. Is this assassin such a big fish that they're willing to let that go?
I don't think so. I mean, as we've seen,
you don't think so?
They're not going to let it go. They're not going to let it go. They're going to go after this guy with the full weight of the government, the U.S. government, the state government. They're going to go after this kid, and they're not going to show him too much leniency. I mean, this event of this assassination's gone worldwide. It's not even in the United States. It's all over. You can see it in England. You see it in the Netherlands. So a lot of people are looking at this and to see how they handle it in Utah.
Roger that. I want to talk about big picture because we're seeing political violence all over the place. We even got Luigi Mangione and people celebrating because of what he stood for. I found this interesting in this new poll, this new study, when it comes to the violence, if it's necessary or okay against political opponents. Elon Musk, 31% of all respondents said it's okay. 50% of the left-wing respondents said it was okay. We dropped down to Donald Trump. 38% of all respondents said it's okay. When it came to the left-wing, 56% of the left-wing respondents said it was okay. Are you surprised by this?
No, I'm not actually surprised. We saw this after 9/11. We saw the radicalization of people online. In that case, it was Al-Qaeda, right? And we had investigated many kids, and they were kids that were getting radicalized online. And we took confessions of people saying, you know, where did you get into this? And they got online and did it. So we're seeing the same thing now, but in a different forum, right? Now we're seeing domestic hate because of political rivalries or just difference of opinions.
How do you break that up today? Back then, the technology wasn't as secure.
Yeah.
And you can go in the chat and you have people undercover within inside of the agencies.
Yes.
But now everything is so encrypted. And then the tech companies aren't working with the vets. No. They won't release it. So how do you break it up?
It's difficult to break up. You're absolutely right. You know, we need the help of the public. You need the help of somebody on the inside. That's how we make our cases, with inside information from informants, cooperating witnesses, or the general public. And that's the kind of thing that, you know, many people saw this individual's postings. Many did. And some of them even mentioned September 10th. Back in August.
Is that criminal to not report that?
You know, technically it's not criminal depending on where you are and what you knew. Now, if you aided, abetted him and assisted him in any way, yeah, that's going to be criminal. And also post-assassination, did anybody help assist him? I believe the roommate here will be probably more of a witness than anything else in this case.
Stunning information. The fact that you weren't surprised by that founder tells us that we got a lot of work to do.
We do.
Thank you so much, sir. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, LJ.